Awesome. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Benny Childs, founder of the Teach Me to Fish FX trading community. I also go by the Forex Pastor, and I'm back with another inspirational video. In this video, before we get into that, please remember that there are risks involved when trading Forex, as well as any type of investment, whether monetary or non-monetary. So always remember that past results, or however you say it, past performance. Yeah, past performance. Future profits are not indicative of past performance. All right. So let's hop into it. All right, awesome. So it's 9 a.m. A little after 9 a.m. and I'm already in my GBP USD. And so I am, I guess, presenting my workflow trading system. Um, so to you guys, so you guys can get a feel of how it works. And I want to do my best to provide any context to Forex trading that I possibly can. So let's go ahead and run through this. Again, I'm already in this GBP USD. I got in kind of late. I should have been in right here, which is our 1 to 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time candle. Okay, but again, I got in late. I got in somewhere around here, just before 9, or what have you. So, um, I am going to basically ride this down into, well, I may or may not, but the way that you would trade the workflow trading system would be to basically ride this until you get a exhaustion square, okay, market exhaustion square. All right, then you want to go ahead and look to get out. All right, so this current trade is seven, seven. Let's just yeah, 7 pips, um, 8 pips, 9 pips. It's going up. Deficit, and it's going up just because G uh, GU is making it's working on the low of the day. You guys can see where the TDI was totally overbought. But again, you can't always just go off of trading, overbought, oversold of the TDI. You have to wait on other confluences, and this is a perfect example. But you do have divergence here. All right, this particular TDI shows the regular divergence. Okay, so that may be a plus. So if you're trying to catch a few pips, um, I think overall this pair is going up based on the ultimate strategy that I trade, and that is trading from accumulation to distribution. Okay, or distribution to accumulation. But yeah, so but I typically will trade the workflow template or system off of the 4 hour. So this is basically what I do every 4 hours. I'm at my terminal, or I RDP into my terminal to take a look at everything. So and I know I need to do that as a video. I need to do for you guys is to show you guys how to create your own VPS, if you will, of some sorts. But it's just simply RDPing, or using the remote desktop protocol to remotely access your computer from wherever you are. So I do that from my phone, and so one day I will do an extensive tutorial on that. But anyway, so let's go through our pairs. You guys know I mainly like to look at the pound pairs plus Euro NZD, Euro odd. Well, not all the pound pairs, but these pound pairs, Euro NZD, Euro odd, and gold, because these 3, 6, 9 pairs typically move 100 plus pips a day, so it should be pretty easy for an individual to um, capture a substantial amount of pips. So, All right, so GBP again, it's working on its reversal. It looks like it's going to have a reversal for this week. You can see, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, there was no clear reversal, but a reversal did happen. So it happened way back here. So you basically would have been in until that popped up. So just potentially looking at just that whole move, that whole run from exhaustion candle to exhaustion candle. That's 1,148 pips. So the trading system works good. You just have to use proper account risk management for cases like this where it just basically consolidated for you. So but again, let's see, if I was trading this, we would have got that. We got a directional arrow. We got a color change candle. Let me see. So I would have got in on this candle right here. All right, if I was trading that. And so immediately would have been at 302 pips. Would have came down against us about 433 pips, but not taking out our stop, which our stop would have been about 10 to 20 pips. A mental stop now. I don't typically use real stop losses, but mental stop 10 to 20 pips below our exhaust candle, and so I would have got about 650 pips out of the potential 1,145 pips. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So all right, so this is basically what I do every 4 hours. I go to my terminal, see if I have a setup, and wait for my entry. So GBP NCD looks like it's setting up. So come back at 1 p.m. See if this will um, lock for us. And then from there, come back at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See if we get an entry. GJ, it's working on something. G Swiss. I'm already in a trade though, but G Swiss is set. It was set about 12 hours, about 8 hours ago. So we would have got in. Could have gotten in here. Would have been 2 pips in profit right now. So, but yeah, that one's already gone. GBP CAD is working on something. GBP odd. That happened at the beginning of the week. I sent this signal out in my group, and so I don't know who took it or who didn't take it, but so far they would be 128 pips in profit. So that's that one. GBP USD, that's mine. It's already set up. Gave you my entry. I got in a little late, but we're gonna rock with that. All right, Euro NZD. Got that set up at the earlier part of the week. Sent that out to the group. They would have taken advantage of that about right here. Would have been in a 52 pip drawdown, but by now would have been up 224 pips. Okay. All right. And Euro odd. Again, beginning of the week. Euro odd actually took money from you this morning because I was actually going to try to scalp it, but I went ahead and pulled out of the. I went ahead and pulled out because I got in too soon. Um, this morning I was going to scalp with the market makers method. It could have stayed, probably could have stayed in. I mean, I know it could have stayed in because it's going to fall. It looks like it's creating a head and shoulders on a 15 minute. Um, you guys can see where I kind of did a little bit of markup. So I actually got in on the 5 minute chart and it didn't quite break down for me. So again, it looks like it's creating a head and shoulders on the 15 on the hour chart. On the hour chart, we do have a setup, but nothing on the 4 hour. So um, euro odd. I mean gold. All right. Gold is definitely going to drop. I don't know if this is a pullback, but you can already see where I have gold marked out up here. So I am expecting gold to possibly come up to this level. It's more than a level, but this is what I'm sharing with you guys. I'm expecting gold to possibly come up to here and just seeing how it reacts to this level. Um, See if it wants to push up to an all-time high as far as what this broker is showing me. So the all-time high for gold is right here at one spot, excuse me, at $1,923.78. Okay. So it could see if it's going to make that run, but right now, even on the monthly, we have that exhaustion setting up. So, you know, could be getting ready to go down. All right. Now this is just based off of the workflow template, but I have other methods of trading that I would use to trade this. So, but yeah, but gold right now, it's kind of aligning itself with the higher time frames as far as the workflow template goes, and then also looking at some uh, uh, naked chart flow. So, all right, let's go. Let's take a look at USDJPY. All right, USDJPY is the after this candle closes, as long as it closes, and I make this very easy. Uh, Put in a color changing. So as long as this closes blue, all right, as long as this closes blue, I would get in. So at 1 o'clock, come back and check USDJPY. As long as that closes blue. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Yep, it's gonna be a pullback though. So hopefully it goes ahead and pulls back, and then by 1 o'clock, it's ready to go. All right, USD Swiss. Yeah, already. So you can see here, exhaustion square, directional arrow, color changing square. Would have got in here. Okay, right now, pretty much at break even right now. It got in there, but it did go down a little bit, 19 pips. But expect that to push up a little more. USD CAD is setting up to drop. NZD USD has already dropped. We could have got in right on this candle and could have been in profit 102 pips. Mad, not mad, but sorry I missed that one. Unfortunately, I missed that. Euro USD, same thing. I was not thinking about the US pairs, majors, if you will. Could have got in here. Currently would have been in deficit 13 pips. Waiting to see how far that was going to drop. Aussie USD, same thing. Nice setup. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ 100. It's working on something here. So don't have our full confirmations. But of course, I'm sure if you go naked, plenty of confirmations. But just to make it easy. Oh, I just heard a ding. Did we just have some type of news? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. CAD pairs just had news, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, let's run through this, guys. Dollar, yeah, missed that. Aussie, missed that. But you guys see how the workflow template it works. It alerts you. It's basically an alert system, guys. Like I don't want you to think that I teach you to solely trade off of the indicator, but it's an alert system, and then you go in and you confirm the alert, okay, and you wait on the confirmation. So we we do use the indicators, we do use the trading system to alert us and to help us with the confluence that I show you. But on the back end, I also show you other confluences to look into because believe it or not, I'm going to be honest with you guys. The exhaust squares do repaint. Okay, they do repaint. So this square could have been down here, but of course, you're going to wait for confluence. All right, wait for confirmation. And just because you wait for confirmation, that does not mean that you're going to get every single trade right. But however, again, this is just the easy method of trading Forex. All right, GBP USD, I'm just check back on that. We're about 16 pips in deficit now, so that's coming down. All right, we did the dollar, we did Aussie CAD. Man, I missed out on all of these that I could have just got. All right, so CAD Swiss, that's one you want to keep a watch on. Okay, Aussie New Zealand, you want to keep a watch on that as well. And this is kind of what I do for my group. All right, especially newer individuals. That's why I say that if you join the group, you'll be profitable within the week because while you're training your eye and you're going through the training, I'm sending out pair alerts, pair watches rather, um, because I want you. You still have to be responsible for your own trading. You still have to do your own analysis, but at the same time, I'm gonna send these out, and you can go back and look and to help develop your eye faster. So, CAD Swiss is one that I would keep a watch on. Exhaust, it's overbought, so it's looking good. Same thing with CAD JPY. Same thing with Swiss JPY. EuroCAD is a good one to keep a watch on. Keep a watch on Euro Swiss. Again, this is all based off of the 4 hour chart. All right, we had entry right here, but currently you would have been in a 14 pip deficit, but look for that to go up. All right, look for that to go up. Look at GU. Got me in the negative. Got me live in the negative. Don't do me like that. Anyway, this is the name of the game, right, guys? All right, Euro JPY had something way back here. No alert here. If this is a pair that you will watch, then of course you would switch over to the naked workflow. Um, Basically our main trading strategy from trading from accumulation to distribution. Okay, this is just training wheels, guys. The workflow trading system I created. This is just training wheels to help individuals, make some easy pivots without having to think much about it. But the overall goal is to get you guys. I just actually just threw the price points on, but this definitely helps. But it's basically to get you guys to trade this, all right, and trade accumulation and distribution, because that's how the market flows. There's not even I really go against I really go against uh, the whole trend line things now, right? Believe it or not, but I mean they're still valid, nothing like that. But it's just that when you're privy to certain knowledge, like like the the market it goes up, it only it only moves in two directions, up or down. All right. Um, so and it's moving from two destinations: accumulation and distribution, supply and demand, support and resistance, or stops along the way. Okay. So let's get back into this pair watch. NZD CAD kind of got away from us there. I won't worry about trying to get in there right now. I would keep a watch on NZD Swiss. Okay, so you guys can kind of see how this one basically would have got in here according to the rules. Potentially got 82 pips out of this, but this candle has not finished. So, some will wait for the actual exhaust candle to print. Okay, and then put in a stop loss and just wait to be taken out. But this is a good setup here for the exhaust. It's already overbought, so yeah. And NZDJPY, keep a watch on that. S&P 500. Um, I typically you can keep a watch on that, but I typically like to scalp that using the workflow template on the 1 minute chart. Okay. All right, guys. So that's going to be it. I just wanted to do a free pair watch and hopefully provide some type of context to trading for you guys. As always, if you're interested in joining the very, very affordable Teach Me the Fish Effects trading community, then head over to the teachmetofisheffects.com and sign up. That way you can get the training and get the, I guess if you want to call it, behind the scenes knowledge that I also teach the trading community to help them to be even more profitable. Right now, I am in this GBP USD trade, and I'm currently in the negative, but I'm looking forward to it to go down a little bit more before it starts back going up. Okay, I do think it's gonna go up and come up here past the one spot 30 price point. So all right, guys, that is going to be it for me so far. So until next time, always remember if you stay in God, you will stay in control. And happy pip fishing. Bye bye.